Hello, I'm Dr. Duncan, and I want to welcome you to the beginning of your study of Humanities and Humanities 101. What I'm going to do right now is overview Week 1 materials, get you started, and talk a little bit through. I've created many of these course materials, but not all of them, so sometimes you can have Week 1 or another week where maybe a different instructor does the overview or does the some videos and so forth, because this is a really collaborative effort from instructors in their various subject area specializations that have come together to create this coursework so that we can have an open education resource um, opportunity for you, and that it would be really rich, meaningful content from people who are specialized. Humanities is a very broad term. It encompasses many areas, and we specialize usually in just a couple of areas, maybe sometimes just one. So the art person is going to teach about art, the music person about music, and so forth. All right, so this is the beginning why study the humanities, and I'm not doing a lecture on why. You're supposed to explore that. This is how it's laid out. Each week we'll have an overview and to do, and kind of what the goals and objectives are. And in this one, I'm like, you know what? They're part of what you're going to read and watch in videos. But if you haven't already done your start here stuff, that needs to be done. You got to establish your attendance. Of course, that depends on the format of your class. If you're online, in person, or virtual, they each have a different way that you establish attendance. But make sure you've read the syllabus. There is a quiz over at the end. Read the 3 short chapter PDF. Sometimes there is links. Then you go to the video pages, take some notes when you watch the videos. That's how a lot of the instruction is. It's reading the chapter. Sometimes in this case, it's very, very short. And you watch the videos. That's where a lot of the content is. Participate in the discussion board, which is usually going to be related to those videos, and take the quiz on the materials. There's a journal option as well. And if you looked at the syllabus, you'll see that there is opportunity for bonus points, and that's one of them. So these are very short. Most of them are going to be much longer. But this little PDF, and you're going to want to, bump it up, and just it says, how it's laid out and some of the themes that might be explored, and how we'll look at a Western and a non-Western point of view. And then it talks about this person, Chris Abani, who tells these stories, and you can click about standing up to soldiers and being compassionate and being human, and that's pretty interesting in there. Sometimes we pull out the videos and put them in here, so make sure you kind of pay attention to that. This has some sites that are there to help you as well. We even use some Wikipedia because we have verified that they are accurate, because Wikipedia won't do that for you, but we have. So if you're like, I don't know what even humanities are, I don't know what we're talking about. So there's some links there, just check those out. This YouTube might actually be embedded in there. What are the humanities and why are they important? Which is going to be a key question for us in this beginning week. Okay. They also laid out some goal areas. This is a really important page. A lot of questions. Just talk about taking some time in a notebook or a digital document to think through your experiences and thoughts, some examples of humanity. What do you know? What are your thoughts? You need to really explore those. You're going to get out of this what you put into it. And if you're not being thoughtful, you're going to be forced to have to be thoughtful, because that's really what this course is for. Okay. Critical thinking, creative thinking, getting past our own personal experience and thinking about a global perspective, and then what does it mean past and present, and how it helps us with our future. So here's the meat of our instruction. A couple of links here. I've timed these out so there's that one video that was linked. I've tried to pull these all out here, how long they are, so you know what you're sitting in and getting into, and you don't like drift away or walk away and then come back, it's over. Okay, so they're short. Most of them are like just 5 minutes. You really need to think about them, stop, take notes, read the content here that goes with it. That's how you're going to take this class. If you are in a in-person class, some of this will be done in class, and then you'll have to do the assignments after. So for us, the week one discussion, the due dates are going to be set by your instructor per that term. After you read everything in the videos, you do need to, you need to introduce yourself. And then the key question this week, why study the humanities? But you need to, not just off the cuff, this needs to be informed by the instruction that you've received, and you have to specifically reference 2 of the videos or article links in your answer, and whether you agreed with those materials or not, and why. So there's a little bit of how we gauge the grade, and the timeliness of it, and so forth. There's the quiz for the end of the week after all those materials, and then a place for bonus with a journal, some reflection there. The bonus won't be calculated immediately. That's more calculated as we go throughout the end. All right, so that's all this is, just a 6-minute video to kind of orient you to the first week, and you'll kind of get the hang of it. Things will be sort of somewhat consistent there as you go through. And as always, reach out to the instructor assigned to you. Of course, my name, Dr. Duncan, on every humanities because I'm the supervisor for for this course, and I'm the department chair for the humanities. But there will be an individual person, an instructor, could be myself, but it may not be, maybe someone else who is going to be your live in person or online live instructor for that term. And they will introduce themselves, their names will come on the announcements, and they will be the ones engaging in grading, and you need to interact with them with the questions that you have. Wish you all the best. Hope you get a lot out of this. I think you'll find it's more than what you thought, for sure.